Ooh. And it's gone. Oh crap, I love it. Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Reina Scully, coming to you from Japan, and today I'm going to talk about my top 10 favorite things about Japan, all pertaining to food. But first, I'd like to thank Bokusu for sponsoring this video. Bokusu is a monthly subscription service that delivers premium Japanese snacks and tea pairings straight to your door. For your first Bokusu, you'll receive a Seasons of Japan box that lets you taste all the seasonal flavors that are popular in Japan. And every month after that, you will receive a themed box just like this one. I will be unboxing this at the end of this video, so stay tuned to check out what's inside. If you'd like to try Bokusu out for yourself or send it to someone that loves Japan, be sure to click the link in my description below and use my coupon code ReinaScully10 to receive 10% off, which can save you up to $47. So I was originally creating a top 100 things I love about Japan video, but the more I listed, the deeper it got, and there were so many bases to cover, and as I was attempting to do so, it got very convoluted and rambly. So I decided to split that up into different categories, and food in Japan was the most interesting. So that's how this video came about. I really hope you enjoy this video, and let me know in the comments what your favorite Japanese food is, or if you've been to Japan, what was the weirdest thing you ate while you were here? And mind you, these are in no particular order. First, let's talk about Conbini, or Japanese convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Lawson, Family Mart, Mini Stop. They are actually convenient, super reliable, open 24/7, and you can actually get a really well-balanced full meal at any Conbini during any time of the day or night. The assortment ranges from a quick rice ball to a hearty, huge bento. They also have pastas, salads, ramen, nikuman, fried chicken. I know you know by now that I love Conbini food. And one more useful thing about Conbini, you can get alcohol there, like all different types of alcohol at any time, anywhere. They have beer, wine, cocktails, plus they have these drinks called strongs that are very popular here. It's like 9% alcohol, and you can get them in like regular cans, but they also come in these huge big cans, and it's only like $1.50. But if you want to upgrade a little, restaurants here are also generally delicious as well. Food quality is extremely high everywhere here in Japan. You will never ever get food poisoning here, and if you do, that place will get shut down immediately. Dining in restaurants here isn't as romantic as it is in the States. It's more of a utility, so it's hyper efficient. There's no small talk you have to make with the servers, and they even have a buzzer button to call the server so you don't have to flag them down. And another little thing I love are oshibori or otefuki, which are basically little wet hand towels that you receive when you're first set. You use it to clean off your hands before you start your meal, and I especially love it in the winter when they give you nice steamy hot ones. It's so nice. And the best part, there's no tipping in Japan, and not just pertaining to food, there's no tipping for anything here. Even if you want to be nice, don't leave a tip. Everyone's going to be a little bit weirded out by it, and in some instances, you might offend them. Next, let's talk about perfectly delicious, very cheap chain restaurants in Japan, particularly udon, sushi, and family restaurants, or famiresu. You can get so much to eat for so little. It still blows my mind how cheap some of these places are. For sushi, I personally love Hamazushi, which is a conveyor belt sushi restaurant, although I do think it's maybe only available near my region because I never see any in Tokyo. But anyway, it's amazing. You just order from a touchpad, and then the sushi comes on a conveyor belt straight to where you're seated. It's super fresh, and it's only 90 yen per plate during the weekday. What? I don't think I've ever spent more than like 1,300 yen, which is like about 12 bucks or so, on sushi. And for cheap udon, I recommend Marugame Semen. I believe they're available nationwide, and they also have a seasonal menu. Right now, I think they're featuring their hot uni udon. And for famiresu, Saizeria is absolutely the cheapest. It's kind of insane. I always get their chicken wings and their squid ink pasta, and the pasta is only 500 yen for like a whole bowl of squid ink pasta. Madness. And then of course there's there's ramen, my most favorite food on the planet. I'm sure it's your favorite as well. And it is, of course, phenomenal. Over the last 10 or so years, ramen has gotten very delicious in the US as well, but it really is something special here. Mainly because you can pretty much find ramen anywhere you go in Japan, and there is just so much to choose from. My current favorite ramen place is called Ramen Show in Shinjuku. It features a really delicate salt and chicken based ramen. It's so yummy. I normally don't drink the broth after having eaten all of the noodles, but at Ramen Show, I devour the whole bowl. There's nothing left behind. But if you want something a little thicker and fattier, Menya Musashi in Shinjuku is also still one of my favorites. I also really like Oreryu Ramen in Omotesando. Their menu is varied, so I feel like you'll find something that suits you there. Next, let's talk about Disneyland Tokyo and Disney Sea, because their food is surprisingly affordable and yummy. You could fill up on really good cheap street food like churros, chicken legs, not turkey legs, seafood nikuman, gyozaman, and sweet mochi treats for like less than $4. And they also have reasonably priced sit-down places that are about $10 a person or so, and it's pretty good. Now, I want to talk about fast food in Japan because it's pretty fantastic. I sort of mentioned this before, but Japan loves seasonal and limited stuff, so almost all the fast food places here have a rotating menu with special promos, and they're always so much fun to test out. Like right now, McDonald's is featuring their Gurakoro burger, which is basically a huge guratan korokke instead of a meat patty. I can't wait to try it. And other fast food places in Japan include Lotteria, Moss Burger, and they even have Wendy's, but it's in combination with First Kitchen, so they actually have stuff like pasta on their menu. Out of all the fast food places, I probably like Moss Burger the most, and then McDonald's. Oh, I don't know, maybe I like McDonald's more. I can't tell. Next, we have Japanese street food, which is a whole nother genre in and of itself, but I specifically love street food that you get from food stalls during festivals like Natsumatsuri and Oshogatsu. And I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of street food has the word yaki in its name, which means to grill or cook. And usually street food is cooked on a huge flat pan or over an open flame, so that's kind of where that comes from. Like there's takoyaki, okonomiyaki, yakisoba, yakitori, yaki-ika. All so delicious. Now moving on to vending machines, another huge staple in Japan. We love vending machines here. There are not only vending machines everywhere that have beverages in them, but we also have vending machines for snacks, food, clothes, toys, cigarettes. I rely on vending machines so much here, especially in the winter. There's nothing more relieving than getting a hot tea from a vending machine when it's freezing out. It feels so cozy. And since we're talking about vending machines, although I know drinks aren't food, drinks in Japan are pretty amazing. My favorites are Pocari Sweat, which does not sound great, but it's actually just a sports drink. It's a lot like Gatorade. I also really love this drink called Soruti Daichi, and it's salty lychee, and that also sounds really bizarre, but trust me, please try it the next time you get a chance. It is so yummy. And finally, let's talk about gifting culture in Japan. We love to get each other gifts for people that we haven't seen in a while, and it's usually in the form of food, mainly extravagant fruits like super expensive melons and grapes, or beautifully constructed pastries or unique sweets. I sometimes find the act of omiyage to be a little bit tedious and spendy, but there is a lot of respect and forethought that goes into it. It's not just spending a couple bucks on some snacks for each other. So I like to remind myself of its importance and significance, and it lets me appreciate it more. Speaking of yummy Japanese snacks that you gift to each other, let's unbox this month's box. Jajan! Ooh, okay. Winter in Hokkaido, Mashiro Hokkaido. I have never been to Hokkaido. I've always wanted to go. Hopefully I'll get to go next year when COVID calms down and it's safer to travel. All right, so what do we have? Yuzu kosho aji senbei. Okay, so senbei, rice crackers that are yuzu and pepper flavored. So delicate and pretty. Itadakimasu. Ooh! You can really taste the yuzu. Mmm. Oh my god, I love senbei so much. And next we have this that says Howaito raspberry. I didn't know we had raspberry in Japan. It's rare. I never see raspberries in like grocery stores. A white chocolate, a raspberry, and the light texture of a puff. What? Whoa! Oh my gosh, it's so Christmassy. So cute. Itadakimasu. Oh! I was a little surprised. I know I mention it all the time, but I can't reiterate it enough how delicious Japanese sweets are because they're not overtly sweet. You can actually taste all the flavors in it instead of just frosting or just like syrupy, sugary sweetness. I also just noticed this, but they have 2 of a lot of the items in here, so you can share them. Or not, you could just eat it all by yourself. Next, we have shiroi koibito. So this is probably the most famous snack to come out of Hokkaido. If you go to the airport, they sell a lot of these because they make really good omiyage and gifts in general. But it's funny, it's called shiroi koibito, which means white lover. It's referencing the snowy aspect of Hokkaido, but I always thought it was so funny. I haven't had shiroi koibito in so long because like I wouldn't buy it for myself. I would only eat it if I received it as a gift. But I'm really excited because from what I remember, they're super delicious. Cute little biscuit sandwich cookies. Itadakimasu. Oh, it is really good. Wow, it's been a while. Still so good. Ooh, what are these? They're called Funwari Meijin Mochi Puffs Hokkaido Milk. Hokkaido is known for their dairy, so that makes sense. Let's try one. And it's gone. Okay, I literally don't know what I just ate. Light as air and snow white, these milky mochi puffs look like fluffy snowflakes. Slightly sweet and creamy, this delicious snack is made using domestic Japanese mochi rice and a secret process to transform it into the crisp and airy texture of this cloud-like confection. It really is cloud-like. Next, we have this toteppo sabure. I don't know what that is. Shokora and berry. So chocolate and berry flavored biscuit cookies. I don't know why we say sabure. I don't know where that comes from. Cute! They're in the shape of little trains. I love it. It feels very Christmassy. Itadakimasu. Oh wow, you can taste the berry. Very impressive. Next we have Hokkaido Haskappu Gumi. I do not know what Haskappu is. What is this fruit? What is that? Hold on. I gotta look it up. Haskap is a native fruit of northern Japan, and the name comes from the indigenous Ainu language. These gummies are like chewy drops of haskap juice, sweet, a bit tart with the aroma of grapes and berries. Let's try. Haskappu. Ooh, that is, it just smells like mixed berry. Oh, cute. Itadakimasu. Oh crap, I love it. I can't quite put my finger on what kind of flavor Haskappu is other than the fact that it's berry flavored, but I love the texture of this gummy. It's a little bit hard, so like there's a chew to it. Oh, it's really good. And then we have this furugura in a snack form, karubitsu. So I eat furugura cereal every single day, so I'm pretty sure I know what this tastes like. And these are white peach kibidango mochi. Oh wow, it smells very peachy. It's really fragrant. Yasashi aji. There's like 2 more, I'm gonna eat it. We also got a couple of these miruku manju. I love manju. Manju is usually filled with white bean paste and it's slightly sweet. This has a milky flavor to it because of Hokkaido, makes sense. Funwari bamu. Baumukuchen is so popular in Japan. I do believe it's a German pastry. So this Baumkuchen is coated in white chocolate from Hokkaido. Oh man, all right. I'm a little full, so I think I'm gonna give this to Mike because he likes sweets. 牛乳屋さんのロイヤルミルクティー. Japan and I love milk tea. Hot milk tea is so yummy here. So this is in powder form, kind of like, basically like instant coffee. So you just add some water, hot water. I don't want to waste this now. I want to drink it at night, like all cozy in a blanket. So I'm gonna save this one for myself. And finally, a whole bag of potato chips. Hokkaido Richi Bata. Okay, I have to try it. I love potato chips. Itadakimasu. Oh no, I'm full and I can keep eating it. The power of potato chips. So I know I didn't try everything, but I have a three-way tie between the things that I did try. I really loved the white raspberry puff that I had in the beginning. I also really enjoyed the Husk Up gummy, probably because I just like really love gummies. And potato chips are so good. Potato chips are always gonna win. And that's it for today's video. Don't forget to let me know in the comments what your favorite Japanese food is or what the weirdest thing you ever ate in Japan is. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Be sure to click the link in my description below to learn more about Boksu. I highly recommend it as a gift to anyone who loves Japan. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. そんじゃまたね